Hello. All right. It's time for Ween the Prophecy. We're stuck on a boat. Have I been muted this whole time? Oh no. All right, let's start over. So, I explained the whole story, so I'll just do that again real quick. We're the son of a sorcerer. So frustrating. Worst streamer ever. And or the grandson of a sorcerer who put a bad sorcerer away. We went through 3 trials to get 3 grains of sand, which we have to add to a sand timer that has a very silly name. He gave us this copper orb that we found different jewelry that turns it into different objects. So we have a cauldron, a pipe, and a sword. That's the ring, the tiara, and the necklace. So jewelry turns the copper orb into different things. A lot of the puzzles like to have you use 2 of those so that they like kind of, you might forget that you have one of those because you're sitting there with a cauldron and kind of forget that it turns into other stuff. The sorcerer also seems to control animals because we made this boat out of spider silk and bamboo, and a swordfish showed up and poked a hole in the bottom. We've been bailing it out because it kind of forced us to a scene where we had to bail it out, so it didn't kill us, which is interesting. This game was made by Cocktail, so they made Goblins with 3 N's, I think, if you remember that game. I've only played it a little. So it's Sierra published in the US. So it's a little nicer so far than a Sierra game typically is. But alright, let's get back to this. I was trying to use the tar on the hole to seal it, but we need something else. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna get the sword and try and cut. No, there is no. I don't know. Let's get this back to a cauldron to bail out the water here. Hope everyone's having a good night. I also thank you for destroying those Sankara stones, Maxilla. I said that as well. I'm trying to think if I said anything else interesting. Not really. I could use the tar on the cauldron. I don't know why I would do that, but no. Can I use the tar on the bones? Is there nothing else in the hold? Very strange. So... Librarian tidy up the arcane library? That sounds like a game I would like. What? I'll have to look that up. I'm gonna write it down in my notebook. My notebook of things that... Tidy up. Alright. I never get around to. 3,000 books on the floor. Do you get to arrange them how you want? Or does it have a way you're supposed to arrange them? This is very important to me. I'm not kidding. I'm not sure which I prefer, but I kind of like the idea of both. Since I can't reach the bottle. You choose the shelves and match the volumes. Yeah, matching volume. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, just having sections, but letting you choose like that seems appealing. Gosh. Actually, that sounds really appealing. I want to get back to the sword. Did I try this already? No. None of that's anything. All right. All right. Necklace. Let's try the pipe. I don't know if I hit the right spot with the pipe earlier to get the bottle. I forget that there's like smaller. That is it. Okay. See, I did miss it. Azalise loves gel. Those 2 are everywhere. Are they? I must miss the reference. I hate when I miss references. Were those in the library earlier, or is that an external reference that I don't get? Well, we got the cork, though. That seems obvious. Boop. There we go. Not good enough. Okay. Not the coin. Dip the thing in the tar. There we go. Oh my gosh, use it on the hole. Ah! Freaking game. Okay. It's not working. Oh, no. I got it. I need to hammer it in. Well done, but my hammer's broken. Well, guess we don't need the hammer anymore. This is a different key than was on our boat. All right, let's look at the engraving. Gel and Azalis forever. Okay. Let's see if this key opens this door. There we go. It does. Dr. Kidda! Thank you so much for the sub. Welcome, welcome. This is Ween the Prophecy. It's a Sierra published but not Sierra produced game. This guy's kind of creepy. And so we're the son of a grandson of a sorcerer, and we're trying to get 3 grains of sand we won through 3 trials in the first stream of this to put inside a sand timer to keep him locked up forever. Oh, hey, it says that I had what is it? Oh, 10 subs. Thank y'all. Strawberries! All right, we also have a friend that's a bat, and we can give him strawberries, so we'll definitely do that. This ring will open the passage, but first I have to give alms before touching it. This ring will open the passage, but first... Oh, where says that? Just talk to this guy. I'm just a poor one-eyed creature. For pity's sake, help me. Okay. Well, we know where to get some gold. So the fascinating thing about the bat is it's a vampire bat. It comes when we blow the whistle here. Ding dang dong, I can hear the dinner time gong. And he poops gold when you feed him strawberries. Thank you, friend, my favorite meal. Here's your payment. Use gold on the old man. A little gold, a drop of water in this wilderness of misery. Oh, did he not want the gold? Oh no. What if that wasn't what I was supposed to do? Oh no. The coin? Many thanks, but it's not much. He took my stuff. All right. Plan Q. You wouldn't dare hit a poor creature. I would. An adventure game black hole. I think so. I kind of want to restart my save. I'm so sorry. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna save before that this time. So all I need to do, this is a really quick one. I'll just do all this real fast. Yeah, necklace. And then, oh. Copper ball on the tiara. Our grandfather gave us a copper ball, and it turns into different stuff when you use jewelry on it. So it can be a pipe. Right now we have a tiara, a necklace, and a ring. So we have a pipe, a sword, and a cauldron, and of course the copper ball itself. We need the cauldron to bail out this water again. Then we tar the cork. And then we hammer it. There we go. All right, let's save real quick so I can come back here. Landed. There we go. I confirm. Use the key on the lock. Let's head inside. What if I put the coin in the fountain? I wish he'd tell me what I need help. We're gonna ask our friend Petroy. He always has advice. Show me what your problem is, and I'll help you if I can. I forgot how terrifying Petroy is. Nothing to teach you on this subject. Beans. What's that? I guess it's just like ice or something. Let's use the shovel in the sand. Oh, there we go. An eye! Oh, that's what the old man wants. My glass eye! How kind! You found it! Just as Eniel did! How's it going? But first I need to give alms before touching it. Alright. Dang it. Now here's the question. I'm gonna save on landed. Do we give him the gold or do we give him the coin? The coin seems more useful. Doing well, doing well. Wow, strawberry fields. What can I see? What can I feel? Ready at last for a proper meal. I don't know about Thank you. Here's your payment. If you're just joining us, this is our vampire bat. He poops gold when fed strawberries. Nope. Let's see if it's the coin. Many thanks, but it's not much. I wonder if it's all of those things. What's more stuff? It's shoddy. I don't want it. It's shoddy. I don't want it. The ring. It's shoddy. I don't want it. What if he wants the copper ball itself? Bad idea. Yeah, I agree. What? The portcullis. This staircase must go to the top of the cliff, but the portcullis prevents me from passing. Can we dig more? Oh, here's another spot in the sand. Oh, beans. It's a sand. Oh no, there's all. It's just all his stuff. Let's load before I gave away all that stuff. I didn't check the sand enough. He doesn't want gold. He wants his shoe back. And something else. My goodness. What an incredible beach. Well, let's see what we got. That's enough. I'm exhausted. Anyway, my shovel's broken. Good riddance. We got a gold bar. We got some bones. Got a diamond. An oyster. Yuck, I hate them even when they're cooked in wine. Let's use our sword on the oyster. Oyster? To crack it open and probably get a pearl, I'm sure. Looky there. What are the odds? Parchment? It's a poem. Oh, my wonderful fool, can you hear my call? I'm at your feet. My heart is yours, Gel. They annoy me, those two. Jewels. And a sandal. My gosh. We've got quite the pile of things. Let's save. Alright. My first guess is the joke is he doesn't want that much stuff. Well, he's got sandals on though. Save first for sure, yeah. My sandal! I've been looking for it for 2 years. I'm guessing he's either Gel or Azalise or whatever it was, so... Give him the parchment. Oh, I guess the parchment's not an actual item. I guess we just tossed it out. Rude. What if I give him the strawberries? No. Do you think it's everything? Nice try, but not enough. Let's just give him everything. I'm tired of gold, but I'll take it anyway. However, I'm not really satisfied yet. I'll accept. It's said to be delicious diluted in water. The pearl? What the hell? Jewels. The jewels! Thank you, but try again. My poverty is like a great hole. Anitsu, I think you were right. Bones. I care of my appearance. This comb is perfect. Give alms before touching it. Oh my gosh. That's everything we got from there. Let's... Oh, this is our notebook. We don't need that. Let's use our flute. Let's get the poop gold. From Fiddle-dee-dum, fiddle-dee-dee. Where can the strawberries be? Thank you, friend. Here's my favorite meal. Here's your payment. This guy's cracking me up. A little gold, a drop of water in this wilderness of misery. Oh my goodness. And the coin. Many thanks, but it's not much. Happy at last! Put the ring on and the passage will open. Planks of oak. Lovely planks. These planks are badly squared off. Should we go this way first? Oh no! Oh. Hold on. That's so annoying. You can't go back in this game. So I went the right way. I want to see what the wrong way did, but now we gotta do half this stuff again. Let me just call I should have saved before I walked through the door. I thought surely that's not the correct way to go. Oh, he actually combed his hair. I was trying to remember what his hair looked like before I gave him the comb. Alright, I'll give him the gold. And then the pearl. And then the coin. And then the diamonds. And then the jewels. This is outrageous. Then the ingot of gold. And then the sandal. This is my sandal. I've been looking for it for 2 years. All right, now check out his hair. His hair's gonna get super good. Oh, did I try to use the sword on him? I meant the bones. Oh, he does. He really combs it. He looks terrifying more now. Put the ring on and the passage will open. Alright. Oiled again. So let's save. I just said I would do that. Old man gone. Oh. It's confusing, but that... What an idiot I am. The old man tricked me. He said put the ring on and it will open. It's not working. I'm getting frustrated. Fair enough. We didn't miss much. This branch is a real springboard. Stay where you are, stranger, for you will not defeat me. Before crawl, I was just miserable Daisy. Still work. I was just a miserable Daisy. He came and imprisoned the nature fairy in the walnut, so I was able to grow big and strong. As long as the nature fairy remains a prisoner, I'll be the queen of all the plants in the jungle. Okay, I mean, I have a sword. Oh, a Hydra. Let's see where this goes. I can't do that. She'll just keep on multiplying. Losing control. What if I use the sword on the branch? I see. Now I need some string of some sort. Ah. It's impossible to reach. What a shame. No change. Branches. Here we go. Sword on the branches. Arrows. Oh. I need string, yeah? Oh, hole. There was a hole somewhere. Oh, it's a bat and a hummingbird. It's an orivore, Ween. He loves eating precious metal. If you give him some, he'll help you. The great eclipse is close at hand. We'll have to hurry. Maybe the pipe's long enough to reach this? No. I bet the bat and him would get along if you let him go in a like a strawberry factory where strawberries are made. Precious metal. This game doesn't usually soft lock you, so maybe I should call Ween and he'll help me out, even though not Ween. Well, bless my boat. I'd give anything for some fruit. Did I try the tiara already? Necklace. Let me try something. That is the right one. Let's try to get rid of him without giving him the coin. It's the only thing we showed up here with that wasn't like part of all this nonsense. Or maybe if we never use the strawberries, we'll like not have anything. Let's just give him everything but not use the strawberries. Maybe that's the clue. Maybe we shouldn't give him the gold bar. I'm gonna reload again, just to see what happens if we don't give him any gold. Or just everything else. I keep forgetting. See, I knew I shouldn't have named it the old man. I keep trying to save the wrong one, or load the wrong one. Let's give him everything but... diamonds, not enough. Bones. And I got his hair combed. Give him a sandal. I've been looking for it for 2 years. Pearl. Jewels. My poverty is like a great hole. I kind of want to save here because these are all the precious metals that we have left. So I'm going to save this one under Old Man. So let's give him the coin. And then the ingot and hope that he goes away. I'm not really satisfied yet. Okay. So let's load, because the only thing left is the gold, but then we'd have already given it away. And we'll... oh my gosh, there we go. We'll call Earn. And we'll get the poop gold. Hey friend, my favorite meal. Here's your payment. Here's our poop gold. A little gold, a drop of water in this wilderness of misery. Maybe we should keep the coin. I said that the first time, but he says he doesn't want the ingot. Any thanks to you, but it's not much. Why do I keep not? I'm saving after I get this stupid gold from Erm. Anyway, I suspect this isn't it anyway. I just wanted to double check all these possible combinations of things to keep some of the precious metal. But... so we want to give him that, and then try to keep the coin. Because it's the least... I'm not really satisfied yet. Yeah, I got nothing. Many thanks, it's not much. It lasts an amount. Okay. We'll pull this even though it doesn't matter. Sword that. Alright, let's do all our things. Sword that, sword the... It's an Orvor, Ween. He loves eating precious metal. Here's the speech from the Daisy there. Wait, does that actually move? Because that seems less eclipsed than earlier. What happens if I talk to it now? It's just not friendly. I know what I could do. This is a classic cartoon trick. We're going to turn our copper ball into the... Oops. And then put that on the hole, and then, yeah. This pendulum will no doubt help me discover things. Oh. What does that mean? I don't get it. Okay. Well, crap. Let's see if it swings somewhere else. Just another waste of time. It's not working and I'm getting frustrated. I guess I could like cover the hole with arrows. No. So this can also be the ball. Will that do something? I'm just gonna use this on everything. By Jove, the pendulum's swinging. Should I use the sword to dig or something? I don't know. I'm confused. It is that. Oh my gosh. Okay. At the Orivore ate the gold. Thanks, friend. Here's a rope in gratitude for your generosity. Terrifying, the Orivore. I think it'll be useful. I'll go to my den to let my meal go down in peace. Did I use the bow on the arrow? Oh, there we go. She's not even bothered by the arrows. No! But I need the feathers, yeah? No. I can't get a hold of these feathers without risking moving my hand, having my hand ripped off. Okay, do I need to use the pipe now to grab some feathers? Because it's long. Yes. Now I can aim and hit the walnut. My goodness. And now I can use probably... I tried to bash it with the pipe. I can use the sword to open the walnut. This game makes sense. Ugh. The grudge. Thanks for setting me free, Ween. I'm the nature fairy. Crawl and imprison me in this walnut. And so the carnivorous plant was able to grow, but everything will fall into place. Look. Bink. Daisy. What a glow. It seems to burn with an inner light. But you don't want it. Grab it. Grab it. Grab it. Ah. Got a feather. A gift from the skies. More strawberries. There's a worm. Greetings, Ween. My brother has talked about you. Yeah, we helped this one worm that liked mushrooms a long time ago. He's sweating. But as you can see, I don't know if I can help you today. My stomach is full. Oh, I have a... So... Use them on the mushrooms. Yuck! I've got really bad indigestion. I couldn't eat another morsel. And I've got to solve his indigestion problems. The chest reminds me of another one. What does that mean? This door is indestructible. Crawl really protects his retreat. I read that wrong. Glass eye. Was that Crawl? Boom, boom. What a strange screen so far. What purity? All right, let's get some of that water and see what we can do with that. This is my full cauldron. Curses, it's not working. It must be a different type to what I've already seen. How can I make them grow? Okay, none of that worked. I don't have that elixir, do I? Oh gosh, what was that? Wasn't there some potion we made? No. I don't remember how to do it. I don't even know what it means by hideaway. Is it just an alcove? So we can use the worm on different things. Maybe we should like, what happens if I do this with it has water in it? Yeah. Oh, grass. Bad seed, bad weed. I guess I could call, what's his name? I have some more strawberries. I don't know why I want gold, though. Fiddle-dee-dum, fiddle-dee-dee, where can the strawberries be? Maybe he'll poop that chest full of gold. Yum, strawberries. I love them, Ween. You're like a brother. In exchange, I'll give you some gold. What a trade. Yikes. Oh, what's this? Red currants. I didn't know if red currants maybe are like digestive aids somehow. Let's see what thinks of red currants. I prefer strawberries, but these will do. What do you want me to use my powers on? There weren't enough red currants for my powers to work. I've already done you a favor. I don't feel like making more fire today. I can't use my powers here. Can't use my powers here. I've got nothing to teach you on this subject. I still have the gold because it didn't actually get used, so fair enough. Huh. What do you want me to exercise my powers on? Petroy is so cool. Yeah. Alright, so this will be done later, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I should cut the weeds down with the sword. Yeah, Petroy is pretty awesome. Can't just like grab the grass. If we use the glass eye on ourselves, no. Oh no. A bassinet or a salad? I don't know. I prefer a... What? Finally! Oh no, it's this guy. I see you've got another problem. Trust me this time. A little bit of gold and I'll open the door for you. Nothing to be done. Yeah, we could stab him. Let's see if can use magic on the old man. Poor innocent creature, your naivete will be your downfall. I've been had again. This time I'll find a way to keep him to his word. So, Ween, do you still want to enter Crawl's home? Salad. I think a barboot is the way to go here. Not the flute, the ring. No change. Let's drink the water ourselves. No. Why did it say I don't think water would improve my recipe? It seems like a hint. So nothing else here I can just like grab itself. Maybe now I have to use... Ah, the barboot. I get it. We're going to play the game my way now. I'm going to turn him to stone. I had to like be tricked by him again. Perhaps he'll keep his word then. Thanks, I give up, Ween. I'll open the door. These are all red herrings from like earlier. The worm, the mushrooms, the water, They're so small. Oh yeah, there's also these two guys with us. They're like little gnomes and they carry our stuff. They must have fallen on the ground not far from here. We've lost the 3 grains of sand. Oh my gosh, they're the worst. Well, a piece of silver, a noble metal. Foiled again. Poor Borgel, he was turned to stone. This statue is so lifelike, it almost seems alive. Okay, so this isn't all. So I do have the water. Okay, I feel like the water will be good. Use the water on the Bargle. Dang it. Let's hack the bush away. With the sword. By Rivas? Oh yeah, it's the Rivas. We're trying to put the grains of sand in there. These bushes have been hiding a door. Well, about that. This is the strangest that we've had so far. Just all the stuff laying around, but seemingly unuseful. I do feel like we need to use that water on the right thing. I just don't know what. Let's keep trying. Did I ever actually use water on the Borgle? Yeah, I did. Unlucky. What was it we did? We used to have something that when we used it on quartz, it turned into like a flower or something. It's very strange. I'm almost certain I used the water on the quartz first thing, but let's just double check. Yeah. Alright. Let's turn this back into something else. Maybe the sword. Kill the Borgle. Maybe I'll ask Petroy about all this stuff. Thank you, Ween. You must find the grains of sand again because you are close to your goal. Talk to the king of the ants. Use Petroy on the statue. I've got nothing to teach you on this subject. Talk to the king of the ants? What in the hell is he on about? Is that an ant? Now I'm just looking at every little dark pixel. Those two little goobers who carry our pack are always losing our stuff. Ah, the Barboot. This is inexplicable. We do have 3 jokers, but we're not going to use any jokers because that seems kind of silly. All right, let's see what Petroy says. Thank you, Ween. You must find the grains of sand again because you are close to your goal. Talk to the king of the ants. Let's just ask about everything. Nothing to teach you on this subject. I have nothing to teach you on this subject. I have nothing to teach you on this subject. On this subject, I've got nothing to teach you. Use Petroy on Petroy. Boiled again. What about the feather? It appears to be magic. Ah, the feather is magic. Let's use the feather on everything. What if the feather changes our thing? What if it's not all jewelry, but it's jewelry plus a feather? Ah, beans. It's not. Alright, well, I'm going to continue to use the feather on everything. Interesting art. Oh my gosh, something happened. Once again, the magic feather is doing its job. I don't remember this from earlier. A vial of pollen. Venom can't be far away. A vial of venom. Alright, if I remember correctly, the pollen will make these grow. No. The venom will make these... No. No. Alright, let's go out here. I know it does something to the quartz, yeah? The venom turns into a snake. But why would we do that? These filthy beasts won't be of any help to me. The pollen... Oh. Gotta use the pollen after the... Turn to a flower. A flower of youth. Its perfume is so captivating. All the flower's strength is contained in the pistil. It could be useful. Alright, now my guess is we make a potion or something. Alright, let's use the water on the... Alright, let's ask Petroy about the stupid pistol. Show me what your problem is, and I'll help you if I can. I have nothing to teach you on this subject. There really isn't, Petroy. Wait a minute, what happens if I turn this back to quartz now that I've stolen a part of it and then to a snake? Does this one have a new pistol? No. It's very confusing. Alright, let's ask Petroy. Maybe he remembers about the potions, because I've sort of forgotten. Nothing to teach us. Oh, crap. Let me look. No. I've got no notes on it whatsoever. Yeah, I like the art in this game. It's like weird claymation though on the Petroi and some of the other characters, which makes me very unhappy. What if we make this snake and then cut it or something? I hate to kill a snake. I like snakes myself. It's not working. You know? Shoot it with a bow. What does it all mean? We also have the pipe, but I don't see what that would do for me. Let's get the cauldron back. Can I like put... Oh, the potion. That's right. You mix them and it turns into the giant making thing. And then there's some way to invert it, right? So it goes backwards. I feel sick. It's making me feel sick. Uber Kitten, how's it going? I seem to have locked myself into this place, so... Does anyone remember offhand? Just eat him. Well, this worm loves them, but he's sick. Does anyone remember how to invert? Insane. Does anyone remember how to invert the potion by chance? Let me add the pistol to it and see what happens. No. Is the cauldron empty now? Oh, for goodness sakes. Alright, let's use the cauldron of Holland. No. You have to do it the other way around. So frustrating. Okay, now we have the potion. Use the potion on the worm. There it is. You want to kill me? You murderer. Oh, man. That wouldn't kill you? And it's empty again. I wonder if it's... What if the cauldron has water in it? Can I put the pollen in it now? No, it's full. All right, I just realized I have some more food. Maybe we call What do you want me to exercise my powers on? No thanks, Wing. I prefer strawberries. Okay, that's not happening. Maybe we could use it on the grass. The magic's working. The wheat is growing before your very eyes. All right, let's keep doing that. That's chamomile. We make tea. Yeah, chamomile into the cauldron. What's it say it is? Oh, for goodness sakes. And the chamomile and the cauldron. We need to heat it up. So I think, do we call him back and see if he'll make a fire for us? Because he keeps talking about not wanting to make a fire. No, let's try to use it on this grass again. I'm wondering if we missed when I tried to pour it out. Yes, okay, we did. There's no point of loading me down with that weed. The door is open, but the wretched mushrooms are blocking the way. Burning with an inner light. Why wouldn't you take a ruby anyway? No. Do I just give the chamomile directly to the worm? No. I just need to heat up this to make some tea. What if I just dunk the worm in the cauldron? No. I feel sick. It's making me feel sick. I wish I could put the ruby. What if we just hit the ruby with the sword and crack it open? Let's ask Petroy about the frickin'... Show me what your problem is, and I'll help you if I can. A potion made of 2 ingredients will open the heart of this ruby. I thought I'd done that. Maybe it's not those two. Maybe it's like pollen. And have we ever put the has this ever worked? No, it won't go in there. So if venom and pollen do this, I will be so confused. No change. No. Well, it's not water and chamomile. Can we put the truffles in the cauldron? Use change on Ruby. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Cauldron. And then we want the... Try the pollen. Vitalis. You want to kill me, you murderer? Maybe it's the truffle and the pistol then. No, okay, you can't put the pistol in, so it's just truffle. So it's truffle and venom. Let's see what it's called. I mean, Vitalis may do it because we didn't try it on the ruby, but Luciferous. That sounds good. Indeed, it is. All right, we can finally make some flippin' chamomile tea. Tea on the worm. Wonderful. That tea worked a treat. I'm beginning to feel a bit hungry. He's so happy. Petroy saving the day again. Now here's my question. Can I do truffle and venom? No, I did, because a lot of times it's reversible stuff, you know. What is this hideaway about? Makes me very suspicious. All right, but now we know about change, which is all three. No. Okay. So truffle, pollen, venom. Nope, change does not work on him. Maybe Vitalis, which is truffle and pollen. Yay, Vitalis! Thank you, Ween! You must find the grains of sand again because you are close to your goal. Talk to the king of the ants. Alright, Petroy. That's what Petroy says. Alright, let's do this big bird here. Oh, it's not change, it's Vitalis. Doe. Doe. Ah. The hideaway? Yes. Well, I mean, I can't even tell what it is. Oh. The mechanism isn't working properly. But... oh, it needs a stick in it. Alright, we got a stick. That gear's not being held down, so it's not twisting. The graphics are so small, it's a little hard to tell that's what was going on, but we have a pipe. Maybe this thing always morphs to the right size. What you need. No. Do I have anything small? Not really. Let's go try change on the coin. Is that the clue? The fact that it says the potion's name is change? Probably not. Maybe. This potion has a strange effect on silver. So I reckon it does. Did anything change in here? Not really. Just making sure everything's normal with that. Okay. Let's try the other potions on the quartz. We'll start with change. Nothing. Oh my gosh, the ant! Greetings, noble Ween. I need to call upon your goodness. My people have become senile since Krawl's arrival. I know that you have the power to make the flower of youth grow. Only your pistol can give me my youth back to my subjects. Give the youth back to my subjects. Give it to me. I will not be ungrateful. Yeah, I trust the ant. Thank you, friend. So will my people be saved. To show my gratitude, I'm going to change you. into one of us for a moment. In this way, perhaps you'll find what you have lost. Oh, beans. I do need the axle. I'm an ant. Guess I need to get my sword out. Whack these weeds. There's literally nothing else. There's the lever. Grain of sand. Oh, I found it. I see them now. They're everywhere. The magic is wearing off. I'm changing back into myself again. How tiny that was. Well, it was fun. Let's go put this axle in. It's all coming together now. Use axle on orifice. There we go. No. We got the key. All right. I think we're done here. These bars are made of solid silver. Ooh. We know how to treat silver around these parts. First, let me turn my sword into a cauldron with my necklace and my ring. Sentences that make sense to us now. My goodness. And then I'll just use my truffle pollen venom potion to turn silver into worms. Oh. Alright, now I need to use my venom to turn the snakes into crystal, which is now turned into ruby? That's a new one. But we know how to deal with rubies around here. Venom. And a truffle. And we'll use luciferous. And it is now fire. And now all we need to do... this is all coming together. What a most satisfying conclusion, I suppose. The lowly cauldron of water. I'm sorry. That was so good. Because remember when we were stuck and all we had was a cauldron of water? It just circled right back. What an that was a very satisfying experience. Yeah. Wow. This game is really thoughtful in a lot of ways of its puzzles, and it doesn't kill you. We have 0 deaths because I don't think you can die. We thought we were soft-locked because we've been traumatized by the Sierra games, but we've never been soft-locked. We've never died. It's just a nice little game. Alright, let's save here. I don't know. We'll call this Elkport. No soft locks. It's more hideaways here. Oh boy. This jewel is well attached. Whenever something's well attached, we always like to try and stick our sword to it. See if it won't come unstuck. This jewel is missing a piece. It looks like a little fly. Orifice is minuscule. Too bad we had to damage the statue. Yeah, too bad this gorgeous statue has been damaged. Right, let's see what this letter says. Oh, I see. Let's ask Petroy about the wall. Never lose sight of your enemy. What Thank you, Petrov. Petroy. Well, I guess we can ask about. No. We're all good. See if there's anything else we're missing to click on. I never looked in this hideaway. Yeah, it's empty. Oh, there's another one. And another one. Oh. So many things. This seems to be the only way into Kral's lair. Here we go for a new adventure. Ooh, crack. I can hear a slight bubbling in here. Excellent. Jam the sword in the crack. Lava flow. All right, let's get our... Let's channel our inner Minecraft here and get a cauldron of lava. No, didn't work. That's all right. Bad idea, and don't touch the lava flow. Do you think we need to use like the pipe to like pipe the lava? The pipe seems of indeterminate size, so you never know. What does that even mean? Oh! It lights up Elt. But only sometimes? Only when it's down? But no, it is just sort of... I see, it's every 3. This is gonna be one of those puzzles, huh? Oh my gosh, I don't want the thing there anymore. The window and window. All right, I have an idea. Let's use potions on the lava and see if they turn it into anything. My first thought is Luciferous because it turns rubies into flame, maybe turning these into something. So it's gonna be venom and truffle. No. What else could we do? I guess we just try them all. We'll try the singles first. Didn't think that would work, but may as well. All right, let's try Tree Antichrist. Yeah, this one's actually really sick. I've liked it so far. We just had a very, very fun little sequence before this. And we also have these potion making things, so we have to like Vitalis on the lava flow. That doesn't really make sense, but let's try change because it seems the most likely. And I definitely don't want to grow the lava flow. That seems like a bad idea. What's in there right now? Just potion. All right, so we need to add the truffle. So now we have change. No, I didn't do anything. Beans. I just realized we had this bowl. I totally forgot about the bowl. Let's try to get the lava in the... let me turn this cauldron back into the copper ball so we can turn the ball into a sword with the necklace. And then let's get the bowl. No. His mouth definitely opens, right? I hate to even... Okay, good. I was like, I'd hate to put that in there, but I could pour stuff in here. Oh! Oh, never mind. There it was. I was saying no change didn't pop up on any of those, but it did finally. Hide away. The wasted out. I could use the sword. Oh, I can! No point in insisting. The statue is deteriorating more and more. Ha! A ruby. Oh! Luciferous. Now we know what's going on. Let's turn our sword back into a ball using the necklace. And then turn our ball into a cauldron using the ring. I'm sorry, it's just madness, right? Use the venom mixed with truffles to make a luciferous potion and use it on the ruby. And it has burned away into a jewel, which I hope is the other half of the other. Let's use the flawed jewel. No. Alright, let's use the jewel itself on one of these, maybe. Let's ask Petroy about the jewel. Gosh, I love these. You make progress and you're like, that didn't really help me any. I don't know what this means. The sculpture is so good that the animal looks real. Thank you, Petroy. Nope, you're a freaking genius. Petroy saving the day again. So we need a Vitalis potion to revive this bug. It's truffle and pollen. Of course, everyone knows how to make Vitalis. Use it on the jewel. There it is. It's blown away. It's flying around. What are its thoughts? Oh no, it doesn't help at all. I don't suppose I can keep bashing this open. I like that I made the beetle alive and it just flew off. Thought it would like at least talk to us or help us out a little. Blade is too wide. Alright. Do I have anything small enough to fit down? I have to open up another window and window. Like, does the jewel fit? Let's ask about the jewel, the bowl. Maybe Petrov knows something about this bowl. No, he doesn't. Let's ask him about the flawed jewel. No, nothing. Let's ask him about this crack. No. I want to ask him about the lava, but I don't know if... Oh! The beetle's attracted to those lights. Will it be attracted to the lava? Yes! That's a firefly. Of course it is. Oh. I should put it in that one thing, shouldn't I? There's no point, it's already working, it says. The wretch has escaped. Interesting. I guess I just try them all. The wretch has escaped. Maybe I need to put like the bowl in there and then grab him. So silly. Alright, I got the firefly. Use the bowl on the firefly. No. What if I use... Ooh. What if I use the crazy potion? I need to get my sword back into a cauldron. Hold on. Sitting stand! We're doing so good. We're playing Ween. A most excellent game. Alright, we got our cauldron back. Let's put some pollen and some venom and make a potion of growth. And let's see. Oops, I didn't put the venom in yet. Dope. There we go. Growth potion. Let's see if that works on the firefly. No. Maybe I put the bowl in first or something. Let's ask Patroy about this. Maybe I don't understand what I'm looking at here. I can only tell you that too. Wait, what? I can only tell you that too. ... Haha. Tree Antichrist. I've seen those. What is this? What is this showing me? Is that a hole peeking through to the lava? Is it just a light that lets me know the lever's there and I can't see it in the others, which makes no sense to me. I mean, I cannot see anything. I prefer not to venture into such hellish places. But should I put the... No. Do I need to find the other part of this jewel? I have an idea. I'm inferring this. So what if down this pipe is another jewel? And that way, if I use... I've already screwed up my potion. Hold on. Let's just do this. Okay. If I use another of the Vitalis potions on it, and I pour it down there, it'll make... beans. I did that right? I didn't actually check the potion. Did I make a Vitalis potion? Vitalis, yeah. Okay. So what if... I need the firefly to light up in here, right? But it doesn't. He just runs off. Let's get our sword back so we can crack this lava flow open again. Let's call and see what he says about this situation. By my tangled fur, there's still nothing to eat. Yeah, I know. All right, well, he's useless. Let's ask Petroy about the firefly itself. Perhaps Hell no. No. Gracious. No, I'm all good. Oh, close it! Right! That's how you close those windows. That was in the manual. You seem to have forgotten somehow. Pixel hunt real quick. I don't see nothing else new. This orifice is minuscule. I mean, this is stupid, but technically the potion makes stuff grow. It's always been organic things, but I guess we could try it. Maybe that'll make the opening bigger. Don't need the cauldron again, though. Alright, let's do a pollen venom potion. Everyone's favorite. No. No change! I wish you could direct change the copper into what you wanted. That would be a little nicer. Let's try the Luciferous on... I just changed my mind. I just made a sword and I decided I want to try something else. Let's use the Luciferous potion on the flawed jewel. Maybe it'll do something. Burst into flame. It's not ideal, I guess. Wait, and what the hell's the bowl for? Ah, there's too much stuff going on. Anyway. Alright, so it's truffle and venom, I believe. Yeah, Luciferous, so then using the flawed jewel. No. No. I'm just gonna try and use everything on the hideaway. Like, maybe I need to, like, get the pipe and you know, like, stick the firefly on one end, and so it, like, goes deeper into there so I can see what's in there. Turn this into a flashlight of sorts. No. I tried to use the pipe on here, yeah. Much too big. Most curious. And I can't put the bowl there. Nothing. No. Huh. I just need something like lit. So I can see in there. Let's think about this pipe here. I'm just gonna pour every potion I can make down the pipe. It's the only thing that makes sense. Maybe there's a ruby in the bottom and it'll explode. Maybe there's, I don't know. It's not clear, but I need this other firefly so I can like maybe put it down, and then that firefly will be like, oh, I want to hang out with this fake firefly, and then it'll light up the area. That's the only solution that makes sense. And honestly, there must be the other half of it down in the bottom of this somewhere. So let's do venom, truffle. It's this bad idea. Let's just try pollen itself, venom itself, truffle itself. All right, now truffle and pollen. I think I already did this one, but we'll just try it. And then we'll also try truffle. Oops, that's the wrong one. Used on the firefly. Truffle, pollen, venom. No. We'll also try just pollen and venom. And then I don't remember if I did venom and pollen or venom and truffle. I think I did first, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. No luck. What does this bowl do? Can I use this anywhere? Okay, good. I was like, if I have to like light this up somehow, I don't know, it'd be annoying. Huh. So we can always do this, but it doesn't recognize this as an interactable, so it doesn't matter. And then the lights light up, but I don't know that I care about that at the moment. Once I have the other, I assume I need to light up the right letters to make all this sort of do its thing, but is that a hole? And that's why it's like steamy? Do I just need to like use my sword here? That would be kind of stupid, like poke a hole in it. Not a fan if this actually does anything. Steamy hole. Maxilla. My goodness. That did not work. Well, there's nothing to do, it says. And the bowl cannot gather lava, because that would be very helpful. What about the flawed jewel? Put the firefly in the lava. Whoa, what? Huh. But why? Well, apparently I'll need to do that later for some reason, but I don't know why. Do you think that's just like as a trick when you're trying to get the firefly to come back, to trick you into thinking you need to shoot it just right, and that's not possible? I feel like that's probably it. I tried to give the firefly like all this stuff before, right? I'm gonna do the firefly every potion. Oh, it didn't actually use it on the firefly. Okay, so it's not even like using it. Let's just forget that. Like I just need like, I don't know what could fit down there. We've never used our items for anything else, but it's entirely possible that's one of them. So we have the flawed jewel, which is like half a firefly, the actual firefly, a cauldron, a flute, a bowl, a ring. The ring turns the cauldron into a ball, or the ball into a cauldron. Truffle for potion making, 3 grains for the end of the game, pollen for potion making, venom for potion making, a bow and arrow with arrows, a tiara which turns the ball into a pipe, and a necklace which turns the ball into a sword. There we go. There's a small opening on this pipe. And it's very small, it says. Do I have something small? The sand grains and the firefly itself. Put it in there. I also was like put the firefly in the cauldron, can I? No. In the bowl? No. Did I try to put the firefly in the pipe? Surely I did. I'm gonna do it again now because I don't remember, but that has to be like the first thing I did. I might have used the pipe on the firefly, not the other way around. I don't know. No. Dang it. What if I put the tiara on the firefly? So I need to light this up. What does that really mean? Maybe all this is a scam. Let's actually try to shoot it with the arrow. Maybe we are supposed to shoot it with an arrow. I don't see how that helps us any. There's no chance, right? Like in a million years. It goes right here. A little too fast. All right, we got it next time. Yeah. Sword. I'm gonna try to use everything on the lava flow just because why not? Well, here, let me grab the firefly first. I never tried to use the pipe on the that lava hole. No. What if we make a vociferous, or whatever it was called, luciferous potion? I already tried that. Or a change potion? Have I tried all the potions on this thing? Oh no, that was so fast. This does seem like if it's a potion is the answer, it is kind of like a puzzle that's annoying because you have to double change the sword to the ball to the cauldron. Then you gotta make the potion. Alright, so we tried that one. Let's try venom. Truffle. Now, let's make the change potion. And Vitalis. I guess I haven't tried just potion. No, okay, so it's none of that crap. Absolutely confusing. I've tried to put the firefly everywhere. And there's 5 of these. And they all probably have levers in, or at least 2 of them do. Let's see what Petroy says. Show me what your problem is and all. Yeah, but if I can. I can only tell you that 5. Oh, interesting. I can only tell you that 3. He gives us the I'm just gonna write these down. So it's 2. I mean, it's 3, 2. Find out what this last one is. 1. Okay, 3, 2, 1. And I think this one was 5, so this one would be 4. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, 5. 4. You're going from left to right, which I am. I wonder if I'm missing something so simple that, like, I did the hard part. This is one of those where I feel like I did the hard part and I'm missing the easy part. So this one was labeled 1, but I don't know that that's helpful. No, he just flies off. The wretch has escaped. Huh. It wouldn't be like cut his wings off, would it? Because that's awful. We'll try it, but if we cut his wings off, I'm gonna be so mad. It's a freaking firefly. Oh, thank goodness. Nah, it's got to be that we got to find the other half of this jewel and make a firefly decoy. That's got to be the answer, but why isn't it working? Blade is too wide. The flute doesn't work. The firefly doesn't work. Bowl doesn't work. The ring doesn't work. Ruffles don't work. Sands don't work. I know the pipe and the cauldron don't do anything. So just tiara and the necklace. It doesn't make any sense, so. Maybe I can put the firefly in the bowl. I already tried that. We're missing something. That is clear. Do you think there's something else going on with this hole? Is that what we think? That doesn't work anymore. That's fine. I don't know why that would do anything. I can put the pipe in there, maybe? I don't know. Or the ball. Why I would do that. Gracious. Oh, for goodness sakes. What happens if I do this? No, he just runs off. So what does this all mean for me? What even is that? Are you kidding me? I just have to do the same thing over and over until I've gone insane. And then it spits glue at me. Which, by the way, I feel a little horrified about this glue situation. I did this one because it said it was 1. Alright, so use the glue. Dang it. Use the glue on the module, and the broken jewel, and the broken jewel. There we go. Okay. My gosh. Okay. I hope everyone's very happy with themselves. Let's use the sword. Let's try to do this fast because we're gonna want that lava there for when we do this. Do the cauldron. We'll turn this one into a real firefly using a Vitalis potion. It's truffle and pollen. Use it on the jewel. It'll fly away, but it'll come back down to us because we cracked that. And going off of what Petroy said, we're going to go to number 2. For goodness sakes, you have to use the glue on the firefly. There we go. And then a jewel fell off the roof. So let's see what happens if we... Hold on, let's get this back to this. This is how it started. So let's see what happens if we do 1, 2, 3. Then we need to do 4 or 5. Although I'm concerned a little about this one, but we'll see what happens. So we need to turn our cauldron into a Vitalis potion again. Have the jewel come alive. Then we need the cauldron into a sword. To coax him back to hang out with us. And then we're going to cruelly glue him into an alcove. Like madmen. Alright, it's the glue on the firefly, not the other way around, people. Twig. Alright, I know what that's for. Okay. Yep. Easy enough. Let's just sit for a second here. There we go. I wanted the lava to go away so I could sort it, so I could get more time on that. So the firefly, when we turn this one into a real boy, we can not have to recrack the lava flow. Oh my goodness. All right, pollen, another Vitalis potion. I think our potion making has hit 100 at this point. There he goes. There he comes. And now we'll pull the 5th one. Now, based on what I'm seeing, I'm thinking what maybe you're supposed to do. He'll come back. I forgot to glue him. I suppose the hole is about. I'm trying to decide if I should get the sword or the pipe for the hole. I'm gonna do the sword. I don't even know if this will jam in there properly, but probably not. All right, let's do the pipe see if that's it. I also still want to get the... No. Stuff lit up properly. So that one's done right. This one's not right, though. There we go. I'm guessing it's the number of times you do it. So this should light up Ort. But I want them all up, I bet. So I need to actually do it again, right? There we go. Avt El Kuport. But this one, Fiddlesticks. There's really not anything left that we have. Okay. Huh. Like, none of this had something else in it I missed, did it? No. And for some reason the twig has vanished. The only thing I can think to do is pour all the potions that I can make into it. So frustrating. It's like one of those things where I don't really have any concept of what they're asking me to do here. I can put the copper ball in it. Sometimes that's an answer. It is. Wow. Unbelievable. Intuitive. That's right, King of Nowhere. Oh, welcome, welcome. This should be at 5. Just one moment. Wait, what? Why did it do that? All right. Let's just try this. 1. Let's just do exactly what Petroy said. 2. 3. 4. And this one's 5. Let's see if Petroy can answer our questions. Never lose sight of your enemy. Ah. I could spell crawl by shooting them. Did it run out or did it? Damn it! I think it ran out. Oh, it didn't like. I don't know why I'm doing them in order. I guess it doesn't matter as long as I know how many to do. Isn't that the bad guy's name? No. Must not be. What's his name? Ween is us. We're Ween. What the heck is the bad guy's name? Ooh, I know. I know what we can do. Oh, did I say it? It's funny. We've looked at the manual already, so we'll just look at the manual again. Ween manual, here it is. All right, let's see here. The prophecy. Having some trouble zooming here. Blah blah blah. C-R-A-A-L, not C-R-A-L-L. Oh no. Oh, I gotta do the A twice. Wait, what was that right? What was the other name? Akram. Oh, that's our. Is that our grandfather? The Revis crawl, 2 A's. Oh yes, Akram. Yeah, that's like our. Oh, it's just a master. We're just an apprentice magician. I see. There we are, by the way. That's Ween. You can't see my cursor. There it is. There's Ween. Mute the game and listen to Ween. Yeah. I like big manuals and I cannot lie. All right. Now we know what's going on. We're bad at the A part. Incidentally, some of the art in this game reminds me of this one game I've always wanted to try playing. I saw Ashton's play it once. It was Crawl, I think. And it looks absolutely brutal from what I saw. Although I know some of the stuff because I saw it a little. Okay, here we go. Now we do shoot these with the bow, which we found out on accident earlier. But it's pretty clever. Having the firefly run around up there makes it where you might find out you can shoot here. Plus, Petroy's hint is pretty good. How nice of you to come see me, Ween. And I see you haven't come empty-handed. This is Crawl. Let's have a look at this haversack. What a load of bric-a-brac. What's this I see? What is this made the same time that Family Feud was? The 3 grains of sand? You came to place the grains of sand in the Revis? I will therefore do it in your place. It's you, the prophecy, who will then destroy my enemy, or rather, the mechanism I designed. Which will place the grains of sand? It's very confusing. So his mechanism is placing the grains. This will save me time because I want to celebrate my marriage to Opale. You've got one more chance, Ween. Come to my aid. This is Opale. He's marrying her. I hope I think he's laughing. Ween and his friends were taken prisoner and taken to Kral's lair. Now, some hero we are. We break in and just immediately. This gives Alexander a run for his money. It is written, none will leave here without the help of the blazing star. Okay. There's the star, and it turns into the blazing star. Oh my gosh. Stupid DNA here, loving. What was it? It was like Gel and Aruzula or something. Anyway, they love each other. They've been everywhere. Empty inventory. Brilliant. Why is the lock a combination? I see. We need to stick something in the hole. But let's put this heart here first. I think we need an arrow first. Crap, I don't see any arrows. Ah, bric-a-brac. Oh, nail! Is there another nail? Everyone please join me on my stream as I search for nails in the walls of the prison. Well, we've got the one nail. Maybe the nail is a... No. I mean, I know it goes in the lock thing. I just... That's not where I was trying to put it. There we go. Oh. I'm just making sure I understand what's happening here. Yeah, okay. So we just need like 2 nails, I guess. This is odd. What does it all mean? Well, let's keep playing with this for a minute and see if anything changes. Nothing happens. I'm gonna be real. I feel like I could squeeze through there. Right there. Why can I even reach that lock, honestly? This is... Very strange. What does it all mean? All right, Patroy, tell me about this heart. Nothing to teach me about that subject. Nothing to teach you about that subject. Nothing to teach you about that subject. Thanks. Thanks, Patroy. Looking at the arrow. Maybe I should try that one first. I don't think so. I think I just need a second nail, but... What if I do this? Nothing. What if I do the same one again? Just the same thing, closes, opens? Yeah. Alright. So why don't I do this? Just for the sake of fun. I don't think it matters, but maybe it does. So there's 8 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and there's 8 there. And this one does the last one, so one would have to just assume. Is this the second one? Yeah, so they're just in order. It's nothing fancy. Okay. Heart. Maybe I do stick the nail in here. I thought that was silly, but... Maybe I stick the nail in it afterwards. So use the nail here for some reason, or here. Anywhere. Do something! I haven't really been paying attention. Does anything appear down at the bottom? Maybe I can like reach something out here that I can't see. We'll just do each one and kind of keep an eye out. Don't see anything there. No good. Ha! Unbelievable. It is just what that said. It's just, okay. Oh, for goodness sakes. Let me save. Hearts. Okay. Should I keep the heart or should I not? Let's get out of here. Or should I put it there? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let's leave it there. Or should we take it? Oh, this is irritating. Let's turn them all to snake, obviously. There. How could that be bad? Oh, it's the Rebus! The Rebus is sealed. I was hoping to open it so that the grains of sand would fall to the side, but it's impossible. Oh my gosh, so he's gonna put the 3 grains of sand in with this ridiculous thing? We could say that this hideaway is really well protected. The letter. I wasn't really trying to click that. What could possibly be in this hideaway? Ooh, bamboo. That's sort of the shape the snakes are in. Maybe that's it. It's the middle. Inexplicable. I mean, there's only so many, right? I guess we could just do it like properly. Okay, so. Ah, yes. What a puzzle. I'm sure this isn't even gonna work, honestly. I know I don't have to do it the whole time like that, but yeah, we just did everything that it could be, right? Getting a headache. From this game? How is that possible? Oh, it did keep the heart. Okay, none of that worked. Time for Petroy. Show me what the problem is. Maybe I can help. Lovers, nothing to teach you on the subject. I've got nothing to teach you on this subject. Nothing to teach you on this subject. Nothing to teach you on this subject. I guess we just play with the letters over here. D-E-U-S. So it's Deus. Which is, it's a God. J-I-L. So jail, maybe? Z. I could do Zeus. Rivas? There's no V. That's a U. Are there more letters? No, there's not. I'm gonna look at the manual for 2 seconds. There are a lot of capitalized words. Maybe it's one of those. No, they don't have the letters for any of these. I can't even call Erm anymore. What about Opale? No. Growl, growl, growl. Well, no helpful words there. What could it be? They're words I should know. We could say that this hideaway is really well protected. I'm trying to think of a pun or like safe. It's really safe, but you can't spell safe. What if I just am missing a letter though, and I need a letter, and I don't have a letter? Check out that little eclipse going on there. Could it be the snake things? We already basically did everything. I'm just thinking, I'm not really trying to click on any particular thing. And they don't stay. Wait. Useless. The Revis is sealed. I was hoping to open it so that the grains of sand would fall. Sealed? No. Close. We can do sealed. I meant to do LL, but I did stupid IL. What's with the Z? Why would there be a Z? D-J-E-L. No! Why is that I? I'm right here. Look where my finger is. It's on the L. And it says I. Okay. So Gel. He's one of those people. He's everywhere. D-J-E-L. Ah! Oh, the heart. I'm so glad we grabbed that. There we go. Can we use the knife on the... Oh, boy. Oh, I have a flute! The flute sounds strange, and it doesn't sound in tune. Do I need to use the knife on the flute again? Yes. Starful Morning! Yeah, this is a Sierra game. It's published by Sierra. It's actually by Cocktail. It's Coktel. They made Goblins, and I think their actual name's Cocktail Vision. But okay, now we have a flute. I think we've died for the first time. It's too late for Ween. The prophecy has been fulfilled, but not as he would have liked. However, all is not lost. You can still travel back in time. Game over. We have never seen this screen. First death. Dearie me. What if we don't take the heart? Come on now. I like the DJEL puzzle. I do think it is actually great. What? They've always had like hundreds of games. No, but it's... I don't know if it's quite... I mean, they do probably if you do all games, but adventure games, I think it's a pretty high number. It's not quite 100. It might be in the 80s. I also included their educational games in some cases, so those, you know, there's a little bit of that. But oh, we've got Thank goodness. Is our buddy. Ah, Ween, no matter what fruit you give me, I can't help you. You already did. You knocked a rock down. Crawl put a curse on me. If I touch the 3 grains of sand, they will fall into the Rivas immediately. What's the A? All right. Now this is the real crap. I don't know how to spell that name. We need to save D Heart A. I'll pause it like that. We need to look at this manual real quick. And I'm really hoping that it talks about these two, but if not, we'll have to do a save earlier and look just to get the names. Looks like no, not a chance. So let's load landed. Okay. Add to lease. What a name. I'm about to be totally done here, I think. We just needed to get that name. It's been like a running joke, I guess, for a while that Jell loves Azalise. And now this password was Jell, I figured out because it's an easy name to spell, but could not figure out how to spell Azalise because I did not remember it. No! Ah! These buttons are not very well, I'll look at the bottom. A, Z, E, U, L, SSE. There we go. We're too slow. We may have to reload hearts. Oh no. Let's try D loves A and see if I can do this quicker. Nah! Okay. A, Z, E. Oh, interesting. That was obviously much faster, so something's wrong. Do you think I'm missing a piece? So that's actually... We've died 3 times now. I want to go check something. If we spell gel here without the heart and then try to do this, does it fail us? Oh, the heart's already there. Interesting. Let's go super fast. He comes and knocks the A off of the roof. Tells us he can't help us. Thanks, Erm. Okay. It cuts immediately. So we can't even look at that. Death 4, I think. Actually, I think that's 5, because I think we did 2 once and I skipped it without thinking. Or realizing it was dead, a game over. So we can just load this one, because that's not why we're dying. We're dying because of this. No. Look, packing in the deaths here. I cut it too. Death 7. We had 0 deaths till this room. I don't think you can die before this room. So what if we don't change these at all and just close it? Do we die? No. But if I just touch one and close it, we die instantly. Okay. I'm gonna save this over an earlier one, like stuck. All right, this is gonna be called. Okay. So if I touch this, it cracks. Okay. That's all right. Death 9. I wonder if we can ask Petroy. Oh, I loaded the wrong one. Hold on. There we go. If we can ask Petroy about the statue. It's the statue of Azalise. Yes, I got that. Yeah. I don't know what this this one I'm not getting. I guess. It's that. Maybe this is what's happening because the head must be higher than the tail if they're eating it. No. Death 10. I wonder if there's like something someone told us earlier, just like the Azalea stuff that I just don't remember. I wish I could look at the statue, not just like, what if I put the knife on the statue? Use the Joker. No, that's no fun. Put the knife back. Yeah, so it's not just doing stuff that gets you got. Maybe I have to close this one. Doesn't work. But yeah, it's like, now I need to do the right thing. And apparently it's not look at this statue, although that seems absolutely like what I should do. Let's call and see if he says something different. By my teeth, disturbing for me so little isn't worthy of Ween. Oh, okay. I'm gonna look in the manual one more time and see if there's any graphics that make this make sense. Maybe it's something obvious. Here's the cover. Doesn't look helpful. So far, so now. The Great Eclipse, the Blue Kingdom of the Blue Rocks. There's us. That's us. We're Ween. Akram, our sorcerer. Crawl. Uri and Orby, the worst squires one could ever hope for. Petroy, our good friend. And There's also a Pale, Princess of Volcano Island. Yeah, I don't see anything. But hey, look at this screen. Do y'all remember a screen where someone's heart was removed? And there's a bowl. I don't know. I think we were. It seems vaguely familiar, but I don't fully remember it. I think we did do that room. Sorry, I'm just so like I don't recognize that offhand. Yeah, well, anyway. Not sure. Maybe since this one's being eaten by this one, it's like they get bigger? No. No, that's our death. 11! Game over. Remember when we fought the dragon? This game has been really good, though. I like this game. Not sure about this part. Maybe I'm missing something. The Rivas is sealed. I was hoping to open it so the grains of sand would fall to the side, but it's impossible. Crawl has put my 3 grains of sand in his diabolical machine. They're too high to get a hold of. Throw the knife at them. Throw the flute at them. Could there be something else I need to spell? Oh! Oh! Hold on, here we go. These balls look like the levers. No. Ha! Death. Thank you. But I think that's still true. I just need to figure out what it means. All right, so this has a vertical line. This has a bunch of lines. Is it this? Middle, up, down? Okay. Is that what it is? $14. It's a good try. Or is it down, middle, up? We've already done that. I meant down, up, middle. That's what I'm trying to say. There we go. Wait, how do they fall all the way down to the bottom? Hold on. Death 15. This Embarrassing. What about the sun and the statues? Those look like middle up down. What about the lines? Do those help us any? This one has some more texture at the bottom. Does that mean anything? No, obviously not. Wouldn't we just want them all down? That just seems the most... Or maybe we already did that, though. Oh, gosh. I don't understand why I can't look at the statue. Look, they go all the way down to the bottom. It doesn't make sense. Oh, great. Now I'm derezzed. Thank you, King of Nowhere. This might be 2D res. What's the other one look like? It's not my favorite. Three pixels? We can go really low, like to... Oops, these are all supposed to turn off. Hold on. Where's the thing? Did I get rid of it? Huh. Well. There we go. Ah. Okay, so... Yeah, apparently my button didn't work anymore. It's supposed to throw... that up and cut those off. Anyway, whatever. Yes, I can make it red, although I don't know Fate Mortis. Where's red? There we go. Okay, so still not sure what to do though. Thanks. We used this when I did the PDP-10 emulator for... It's the OBS plugin that lets you do text graphics filters. What is it called? Like, I don't... I think it's just called filter or something. But it comes with a few standard ones, and one of them is ASCII. So if you look really close, well, you can't do it, but I think I'm a bunch of @ signs and stuff. I tried to get closer, but that doesn't help. Yeah. I'll find the right name. I don't know, it lets you just add user-defined shaders. I apologize, I don't have the name offhand, it's not showing up. Yeah! Yeah, that's what it should look like, is Dwarf Fortress. Okay, but back to this. Now that I've died 15 times at the last second. I can't touch the statue. Is there something else on this statue? Foiled again, I know. It's constant. This is the worst, like, I assume that's like supposed to be like a pendulum blade, but for a game that's had some pretty fun art, it's like a really sad, like, blade on a stick swinging. I don't know. Even this, which is like a grandfather clock weight, looks better. It's static. So, okay, these look like those balls. But what does that mean? Levers. I don't know what to do. What if it's just this? We never tried that, did we? No, that's not that. We've died 16 times. Death 16! Most excellent. Yeah, and I haven't played around. I've done a few, like, of the shaders by hand, but there's gotta be way, way awesome stuff you could do. You, like, just use those files. I always mean to get around to looking into it, and I never do. What in the heck? I think we can even, I even have a low-res version of that. That's funny. Okay, so what in the heck? We're like proper stuck. Let's talk to Petroy about the Rivas. Maybe he'll tell us something interesting. Nothing to teach us on the subject. The mystery of the Ween, I know. The statue of Gel. The story goes that he was separated from his beloved, and on the day of their reunion... Well, I'd love to reunion them. I don't like that when I touch the statue, because I can't even look and see, like, anything. Wait, are these snakes wrong? Look at this. It's like down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. You click in there, up, down, up. And it's not like I'm seeing this, and then this is the peaks of the wave. I don't know. See if this has any, like... It's too late for Ween. The prophecy has been fulfilled, but not as you would have liked. However, not all is lost. You can still travel back in time. Should we load, like, all our games and just sort of look around? First off, what's this book? Yep, Saga on the Love of Jell and Elise. See, so this has been there. This is the very first screen, so it's been there since then. We're just gonna load all of our games and just look at the screen and see if anything means anything. Just start a new game, reroll. Yeah. Creepy guy. Oof. If venom or pollen falls on the quartz crystal, it will give birth to a snake or a flower. Yep, we know all about that. Now we're like experts at potion making. Ah, yes, the old dragon fight. Anyway. Dragon dead. Oh, there's Borgle. We actually have the other tablet, I believe. Let's see what this says. Maybe it was something that's not just this. Maybe it had like information. The sun, the moon, and the water will show you the way to your loss. No. Thanks, Petroy, I guess. Oh, I always wondered about this. So we go this place. So that's the left one. So what if we go in the middle one? It just brings us back into the same room. I don't remember if we tried to go in all of them. No. Oh, it needs to equal, what is it? It's interesting. So now there's 2 more doors. Let's look around here. This is different. How did we do this? It's like 2, 2, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 8. So it'd be like 1, 2. Oh no, 1, 3, 4. That's what I meant to do. Wrong button. 1, 3, 4. Okay. Now this puzzle appears to be something, right? I'm guessing this is edges, so like no edges. 3, 4. That's not right. What am I looking at here? Is it crossing things? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's only. What's the 6th one? Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I see. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So. Oh no, then what's the 3rd one? No, I don't think I understand what they're asking for. Hmm. 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 I see. No. I'm not very smart, apparently. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Are those supposed to be round? Maybe that's it. But that would just be 2. I don't get where they're getting the 3 from. 1, 2, 3. I just guessed it was this one because I don't know why I. I assume it's where there's intersections, right? Would that be the thing that makes sense? It'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But this one would just be 1, 2 if these are supposed to be like a circle, right? So like these aren't. So where's 3? And then this is 0, of course. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which also confuses me because that's just 4. So it must not be that. Maybe that's not what they're looking for. So 3 what's line segments? So this has 1. This has 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unless you count these all separate. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which they're clearly not doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah. Everybody. Yeah. All right. Let's ask. I'm usually good at this sort of thing, I thought, but maybe it's too late for me. 0, 3, 4, 6. These shapes have got corners. 0, 3, 4, 6. 0, 3. What are the 3 corners of this shape? Okay, this definitely has 0 corners. But none of these have 3, do they? I guess this one can. And they're saying this one has 4 and this one has 6. No, that's not what they're saying. Oh, these must be points. These are triangles. They're not round. Okay. All right, I've caught up. That shape's total bunko. Mamba number 5 restaurant? Yes, you are cool for that. Absolutely. That's like one of the greatest songs of the. I have to make a new save way back here in the middle of nowhere. We'll just get rid of strawberry because it's literally the first screen. Doors 2. All right, let's see what's in this one because that was a new puzzle. Yep, a long, gloomy corridor. Brilliant. Oh my. We didn't do any of this. What is this? All right, so it's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's think about that. Let's do this one. It looks easier. Oh gosh, yeah, it's much easier. It's literally the same as last time. Oops, I keep thinking that's the one with 4. It's stupid. I'm gonna have a Doors 3 if you can believe it. All right, new puzzle. I mean, is it just 3, 4? That would be stupid. Could do like. No, that doesn't work. Hmm. Hmm. It's 9. Huh. No. Ah, dang it. It's too late for me. Clear my brain's not working. Let's see what Petroy says. Take a figure, have it, find another figure, and triple it. What? Lincarius, thank you so much for the good luck. Hello. Yeah, math. Take a figure, have it, find another figure, and triple it. I don't get the symbology on that one. So take a figure, half it. Well, that would just be the order. So 4, 2, 3, 9. That's it. Oh, wow. I don't understand why that was the answer. So if you haven't been watching, we are playing Ween, the Prophecy. We're an apprentice sorcerer, and our master sorcerer sent us with his friend Petroy. That's who just helped us on that quiz there. To put 3 grains of sand in a old sand timer to keep Crawl from taking over the Kingdom of the Blue Rocks. But Crawl's kind of out right now because the eclipse is about to happen, and he's made a mechanism. We're at the end of the game, but I've gone back because we're stuck. Like, there's no information. I have no idea what I'm doing at the very last part. It just keeps killing us. A point, by the way, that's the only time we've ever died, is the last screen. So we're back here, and I just found some doors we'd never gone in, and now we're saving. We're going to save over doors 2 because we checked both doors on the last screen already. So there's no need to keep doors 2. So we're good there. Okay. So let's go in the new puzzle. And that's just back to where we originally went. Dang it. What about... Let's close that. What about this one? Just circles around, huh? Beans. Yeah, if you look at doors 1 and you go through here, you end up with this one. So it's like the same as where we ended up. So there was no new information gleaned from. Yep, see, it's the exact same. Ah, beans. All right. So we're just going through all our saves though and sort of looking at. We had been here before? Oh, there's a different 2 doors. That's right, we never did this either. I got a snake bag. What do I use the pearls on? I'm just sort of... Let's talk to the mongoose. Nope, not a friendly mongoose. The queen seems to be getting fed. Let's look at this route. Let's use our sword. It's too quick. Can't touch it. Oh, what's this? A femur. Excellent. The femur doesn't go in our bag, so we do need to use it. Oh, digitalis! Ah, but this is there. This awful beast is stopping me from picking the flowers. I'll have to draw its attention away. I see. I could use the snake on the mongoose. Excellent. Now I have the digitalis. I could use the digitalis on the root, maybe? Maybe I should turn my sword. All right, I'm going to use the necklace to turn my sword into the copper ball, and then use the copper ball in the ring to turn it into the cauldron. Very classic move. Oh, so I can't fill that with water. Crazy. So can I put the digitalis in the basin? Huh. Huh. Did I miss? What's a larch? Is that the tree? Let's get the sword back. Maybe we can hack the tree to pieces. Yep. Alright, what if we use the pearls on the resin? No. What about the femur on the resin? Then let's get our cauldron back. Yeah, this is, we didn't do this, and if we did, I would be very surprised that I didn't remember this. Oh no, I can't do that. I'll get resin in the cauldron, I'll never get it out. Crap. Oh, that worked. I need to kill her, but how? She looks as if she's enjoying herself, but that's all right. So if I put the digitalis on the pearls, I can't do anything with this running water. Arrgh. Can I put the digitalis in the cauldron? Poison flowers in my cauldron? Never. My next meal is likely to be the last. She eats pearls. Why don't I stick the digitalis on the pearls? You don't suppose they'd let me do this again, right? That would be kind of crazy. If I can, like, get more sap. No, good. What a strange place we've found ourselves in. I don't use a hammer on the femur. Pearls. I could just stab her. No. We could try the pipe, I guess. Like, fill the pipe with pearls and digitalis. Oops. Gouge its eyes out. Yep. There really is nothing else? I don't see anything. The basin. What's with the basin? Alright, let's talk to Petroy. Show me what your problem is. If I can help, I will. Nothing to teach you on this subject, thanks. Nothing to teach you on this subject. Thanks again. Nothing to teach you on this subject. Nothing to teach you on this subject. Nothing to teach you on this subject. Okay, Petroy sometimes is the worst. I could call the bat, I guess. Oh no. I don't have any fruit, though. Let's see what says. Well, bless my boot. I'd give anything for some fruit. Yeah. He took off. Ah! I see. And then I probably mash it together with this. Okay. I need my pipe back. Wow. I don't know if I would have thought of that one without just trying stuff. We'll just keep that the copper ball for now. Oh, I probably need my sword. What to cut the rope, yeah. He He was enormous, with huge claws. This is when they lost my whole bag, so we're completely out of items. His eyes were terrifying. And he stole your haversack. Ah! Worst helpers ever. We wanted to follow him, but from the top of our tree, we saw him go down on the beach. With one blow of his dreadful paws, he started off a landslide. The staircase is covered in rocks. Okay. Well, that was a bust. I didn't learn anything from that except for we had some more puzzles. Boat hole. Nah, we've done everything here. This was today, so I don't need anything to remember. All right, here's where we're actually at. It's the very end. So those were some new puzzles we hadn't seen. So, as far as I know, this is the only screen you can die on, or at least the only one we've ever died on. That there is a rope. That there is a little thing cutting the rope. We've already solved this puzzle. You had to spell Gel and Hazelise to open up these two statues. And when they come back together and meet again, something's supposed to happen. Problem is, though, if I touch this statue, no matter how fast I go, it's not like timed. It felt like it was timed, but we finally figured out it's not timed. If I touch this statue, the rope cuts. And if I move these levers to any positions I know of so far, the rope cuts. And this is all we have left. So I'm at a complete loss as to what to do. We've lost most of our items. We only have a flute and a knife. And already helped us by getting us to level A. I'm at the end of my rope. That's right. There's the 3 grains of sand. There's the Rivas. The Rivas is sealed. I was hoping to open it so that the grains of sand would fall to the side, but it's impossible. Here's Gel. Put that heart there. Wait, I thought it said it was jammed in there. What? All right, everyone hold up. Hold up. Okay. Do we think now that I have the heart, if I click the statue, it'll be okay? No, probably not. Let's just go ahead and save. How about that? Then we'll just click and see. Now the rope cuts immediately. Death 18. Oh no. It's too late for Ween. The prophecy has been fulfilled, but not as you would have liked. However, all is not lost. You can still travel back in time. And there's the dragon, or Buddy the dragon. Here's the thing that sucks, though. We're not gonna beat this game today. Because I gotta go. Which is very distressing. I know, Maxilla. Won't let us change the music. There we go. All right, everybody. You beat Librarian? My goodness. GG. Where is my button? All right, we're gonna go to credits, but congrats. There it is. Thank you so much for the sub, Dr. Kidda. And thanks everyone else for watching, hanging out. I appreciate it. Retro Demiurgy, you have a good night. Or good morning, good afternoon. It's good. So, for you. Let's go find someone playing Ween the Prophecy. If you know someone playing Ween the Prophecy, tell me about it. That would be pretty incredible. Otherwise, we'll find someone playing something. We'll raid them. Thank you so much for watching, Sitting Stan. Have a great day. I'll be back tomorrow where we're going to play some more NES. I think I'm going to skip the whole trying to beat Family Feud. We'll just play it for a little longer, play Win, Lose, or Draw, play some Double Dare. and then we're gonna move on to some actual games. Not that they're not games, but you know, it's game show game. Let's see who we got. If you have someone you'd like me to raid, let me know. I'll raid them. Otherwise, I'll find somebody. Here we go. Got some Zelda 2 on the NES from Chadbert. Looks like they're doing, I believe, randomizer. It's always fun. You have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow. 11-ish Central. Bye.